you, Madam Toastmaster. No rockets and Converse today. Something a little more along the lines of pearls of wisdom from me, I guess. So, United States of cabin fever. Raise your hand if you have ever seen, while you're driving down the interstate, one of those big recreational vehicles that has stickers of the United States all over it, forming a map. Anybody seen those? They're very popular among the RV set that travels around the United States, with the eventual idea that you collect all 50 states because you visited them and you get the whole map on the back of your RV. In 5th grade, I was a really big fan of geography. I still am. And I got a notebook with a black and white outline of the United States on it. I proceeded to fill in with little stars every state capital in the right location, and I put the name of the capital in there. And as I would go visit different states, I would color them in, my own sort of version of this sticker game, to see how far I could get in the United States at age 10. So I'm still working on this game. And I know in these times it's hard for Americans to agree on much of anything, but I think we can all agree that we could use a vacation. So I thought I'd take us on a sort of discount tour of the United States. Let's see here. First stop, Hawaii. Last state to join. First one we're going to go visit. This is my antidote to cabin fever. Sort of my own state travel game that I'm going to take you on. I think about all the places that I've been to visit, all the great things that I've had to eat, and the wonderful people that I've had to, that I've become friends with over time. So let's see where we can go today. First stop, Kauai. I spend a lot of time dreaming about going to Hawaii and all the beautiful beaches. There's so many of them. And as I've been trying to find an antidote to my cabin fever, looking at beautiful beach pictures helps a lot. Here on Kauai, they have lots of rain, more rain than anywhere else in the United States. The center of the island, Mount Waialeale, gets 460 inches of rain every year. That's 25 times more than what we get here in Monterey, which is about 18 inches a year. So the rainy season in Kauai is year round. If you go visit here, you should take a hat because there will be rain, but because the Hawaiian Islands have a wonderful geographical nuance of plenty of different weather systems happening all at the same time. There's always sun somewhere on a beach. You just have to go around the island and find it. Once you've been spending lots of time in the surf and the sand, or maybe you hiked the Kaanapali Trail, you need a break. How about Lappert's Ice Cream? They were founded on the island of Kauai in 1983. They've been making ice cream ever since. It's very popular. There are plenty of outposts. You should go there. Delicious. If you need something a little more substantial, I also recommend the Honolulu Dolphin. This restaurant's one of those places where you go and there is no real menu. It's just whatever the fish are that came off the boat that day, that's the menu. Pick a fish and don't ask for a translation to what the mainland name is for the fish because there is no translation. But that's okay because it's all delicious. So just pick a fish and go with it. At the Honolulu Dolphin, they also do these wonderful luau's on a regular basis. That's fun on the back patio. But if you really want to hit up the nightlife, the Tahiti Nui, just a few doors down, has a well-deserved reputation for fun and excitement, and there's always live music and hula dancing, sometimes from the people you were sitting next to at the bar. Second stop, Oahu. Oahu is known as the gathering place. The capital of Hawaii is here. Carl knows a lot about this particular location, I think. And if you really enjoy gathering at a shopping mall, Waikiki Beach, shown in the picture here, is definitely the spot for you. You can shop till you drop right into a beach chair. If you prefer a little more history to your time spent on the island, visit Iolani Palace. It's the only royal palace in the United States, and it had electricity 4 years prior to the White House. Pokey, pokey, pokey. I spent a week on Oahu for a work trip. On day 2, our team discovered Fresh Catch Poke Shop. This was the only place we went to eat for the rest of the week. Every meal, it was that good. I found something called smoked taco, and I'm not talking about those Mexican taco truck ones. Taco, T-A-K-O, which is octopus. Smoked octopus poke. Sounds terrible, actually delicious. And goes without saying, Hawaiian shave ice eaten in Hawaii, it doesn't get any better than that. For our final island today, we'll visit Maui. Maui has lots of beautiful beaches, miles and miles and miles. It's hard to visit all of them. There's no big town on Maui. It's just a bunch of small towns with fresh island breezes and lots of fruit stands. It's really easy to forget about the mainland around here. Fresh fruit and fresh fish feature prominently on most Hawaiian menus, any restaurant you go to. The Monkey Pod has a couple of outposts on the island, and they both feature both of them quite prominently. But the real food star on Maui is the banana bread, hot from the oven. There's a bunch of little stands all over the island, but Auntie Sandy's on the North Shore is by far and away, she's the queen of the crop. It's a stomach rolling drive on a 1-lane road to get there, but it's worth every bite. So thank you for joining me on our quick, cheap tour of the state of Hawaii today. And I hope you enjoyed it. I've got a lot more exploring to do and places to see and things to eat. And I hope that you do too. Thank you, Madam Toastmaster.